All right, so today we're doing something a little different. We're not digging into a research paper or a big news article. Nope. Our source material is an Etsy product page. Yeah, you heard me right, Etsy, the place you go for handmade jewelry and quirky coffee mugs. But what if a single digital download on a site like that could actually tell us something huge about how skilled professionals are changing the way they work? Okay, let's get into it. So, to really get why this one Etsy page is so interesting, we first have to talk about a problem. It's a problem that a ton of specialized professionals, like speech therapists, deal with every single day. It's the work that happens after the work. The part that's totally invisible to the rest of us.
So what is that big unseen challenge? It's not just about the actual sessions with patients, right? There's this constant, heavy pressure that's always running in the background, this need to prep and prepare for every single unique case that walks through the door.
And here's the answer, and it comes straight from a customer review on the page. This quote just nails it. The therapist talks about creating homemade materials. Just think about that for a second. Spending hours of your own time after your real job is done just building the tools you need for the next day. It perfectly sums up that struggle to keep work at work.
So, yeah, that's the heart of it. The problem is endless preparation. It's this incredibly time-consuming and often totally unpaid labor of creating customized worksheets, handouts, and therapy plans from scratch for every single patient. That is a massive drain on your time and your energy. But, as the pressures of work keep growing, new solutions start to pop up. And in this case, a really clever solution appears in a marketplace where you'd least expect to find it. And it points to a pretty fascinating new trend. And here it is. It's called the Adult Speech Therapy Starter Pack. And look at the details here. It's a digital download on Etsy, right? But it's got a perfect 5-star rating. And look at that price. Even with a big discount, it's a serious purchase. This isn't just a casual buy. It's a professional investing in a tool on a platform known for crafts. That tells you that people are actively looking for new ways to solve these old, nagging problems. So, what makes this digital file worth over £100 to a trained professional? What are you actually getting here? Let's take a look inside and see what makes this thing a complete, ready-to-go system. So the whole pack is really built on 3 main pillars. First, you get a workbook that's just loaded with treatment materials and patient handouts. Second, you get a protocols pack, which gives you all this structured guidance. And then, and this is key, you get a goal bank, which is basically a pre-made library of objectives you can use to build patient plans. It's not just one thing, it's the whole shebang, from start to finish. Now, the seller uses a very important term over and over again in the description, evidence-based. And this is so important. It's not just a collection of pretty worksheets. That term is a signal to other professionals that all of these materials are grounded in real scientific research and best practices. It gives it a layer of legitimacy and trust that's absolutely crucial in any kind of medical or therapeutic field.
Okay, so the next logical question is, who is this actually for? And where are they using it? Well, the scope here is surprisingly wide, and it really shows you just how versatile a digital tool like this can be.
It's really designed for the entire career spectrum. You've got experienced speech-language pathologists, sure, but also graduate students who are just getting their feet wet. And you have CFYs, that's someone in their clinical fellowship year. So it's a tool that can help someone throughout their entire professional life. And it's meant to be used literally everywhere. From acute care in a hospital setting, to inpatient rehab, to home health visits, and even for telehealth sessions online. So this isn't some niche product for one specific job. It's a universal toolkit for the modern therapist, no matter where they happen to work. So let's zoom out. What does this all really mean? This one little Etsy page, it's not just about speech therapy. It's really a window into a much bigger economic and professional shift. It's about the rise of the peer-to-peer professional marketplace. This slide just lays out the transformation so clearly. The old way meant you were basically reinventing the wheel every single day. It was inefficient, and it completely blurred the line between your work life and your home life. The new way, which is made possible by platforms like Etsy, gives you instant access to high-quality, peer-reviewed resources. It lets professionals take back their time so they can focus on the thing they're actually good at, helping their patients. Which leaves us with a pretty big final thought. We used to think that professional development came from, academic journals or corporate training seminars. But this suggests a future where expertise is packaged up, shared, and sold from one professional to another on open marketplaces. So is this where we're headed? A world where the best tools for any job are just a click and a download away?